The traditional marketing agency is a 20th century relic, surviving on 21st century life support. For decades, the model was simple. You paid for human hours, human creativity, and inevitably, human error. A $100,000 yearly retainer didn't buy you results, it bought you a payroll of account managers, junior copywriters, and overhead. But yesterday, that model reached its expiration date. While the world was distracted by chatbots generating poems, a silent elite began weaponizing large language models as architectural engines. They didn't just use AI, they built agents. I am one of them. In the next 10 minutes, I will show you how I collapsed a six-figure agency infrastructure into 3 recursive AI prompts. No fluff, no get-rich-quick schemes, just pure, cold operational efficiency. This is the extinction of the middleman. To understand the solution, you must first face the brutality of the problem. A standard agency costs $8,000 to $15,000 a month. Why? Because humans are expensive to maintain. They require health insurance, office space, and most importantly, they require time to think. In a traditional workflow, a market research report takes 15 hours. A full funnel copy strategy takes 20. A data-driven scaling plan takes a week of meetings. You aren't paying for the output, you are paying for the friction of human biological processing. AI doesn't have friction, it has tokens. When you replace an account manager with an automated LLM workflow, your cost per thought drops by 99.9%. The $100,000 you were spending wasn't an investment, it was a tax on inefficiency. We are moving into an era of stealth wealth, where the most profitable companies on Earth will have a headcount of 1 and a fleet of 1,000 digital ghosts. Most people fail with AI because they treat it like a search engine. They ask, "Write me a marketing plan." The result is generic, shallow, and useless. An elite prompt isn't a question, it's a set of constraints. It's an operating system. The first prompt in my 3-step replacement cycle is the market architect. This agent doesn't write ads, it deconstructs reality. It analyzes 50 different customer pain points, maps them against 10 competitor weaknesses, and identifies the exact psychological trigger needed for a conversion. The architect uses a recursive logic chain. It looks for semantic gaps, the things your competitors are saying that the market no longer believes. By the time this first prompt finishes its execution, you have more raw strategic intelligence than a team of 4 MBAs could produce in a month, and it cost you exactly 3 cents in API credits. But strategy without execution is just a hallucination. In the old world, after the strategy was set, you'd wait 2 weeks for the creative department to get the vibe. There would be back-and-forth emails, brand alignment meetings, and endless revisions. In the AI wealth workflow, we bypass the ego of the creator. We move directly to the psychological synthesizer. This second prompt takes the raw data from the architect and applies the frameworks of direct response legends like Eugene Schwartz and Gary Halbert. It doesn't just write copy, it builds a narrative prison. It identifies the exact sequence of yes-set questions that lead a prospect to a purchase. It generates 50 variations of a single headline, tests them against internal logic gates, and discards 49 of them before you ever see the screen. This is where the $100,000 agency starts to feel like a scam. Why would you pay a creative director $150 an hour to brainstorm when you can have the collective intelligence of every top-tier copywriter in history working for you in parallel? Strategy and copy are the soul. But data is the nervous system. This is where the $100,000 agency sends you a monthly report, a PDF full of vanity metrics that mean nothing to your bank account. They hide behind impressions because they can't guarantee conversions. The third prompt in this triad is the scale architect. Its job isn't to report, its job is to ruthlessly optimize. It takes the output from the first two agents, the market intelligence and the psychological copy, and simulates 100 different market reactions before you spend a single dollar on ads. This agent performs what we call synthetic A/B testing. It identifies the exact psychological friction point in your sales funnel and suggests the fix in seconds. In a traditional agency, a media buyer would spend 3 weeks testing with your money. My third agent does it with logic gates and historical data. This isn't just saving you a salary, it's saving you the $50,000 in test budget that agencies usually light on fire. If this sounds cold, it's because the market is cold. In 2026, there is no room for middle management overhead. The $100,000 agency model relied on information asymmetry. They knew how to use the tools, and you didn't. But AI has democratized the how. Now, the only thing that matters is the system. We are seeing the rise of the sovereign individual. Entrepreneurs who are in 7 figures with a headcount of 0. They aren't smarter than you, they just have a better leverage ratio. They stopped trading hours for dollars and started trading prompts for assets. Look at the Fortune 500. They are already cutting middle management by the thousands, not because they are evil, but because a Claude 4 or a GPT-5 instance doesn't need a lunch break, doesn't get distracted by office politics, and has read every marketing book ever written in 30 languages. If you are still hiring an agency to do basic creative work, you are essentially paying for a horse and carriage in the age of the jet engine. This brings us to the core of this channel, stealth wealth. True wealth in the AI era isn't about having a shiny office in Manhattan with 50 employees. That's a liability. True wealth is having a silent, invisible digital infrastructure that produces cash flow while you are completely detached from the machine. It's about being unbreakable. When the economy shifts, the agencies go bankrupt first because their overhead is fixed. But when your overhead is a $20 per month subscription and your employees are agents stored in the cloud, you are anti-fragile. You don't just survive the disruption, you profit from the chaos that destroys your competitors. I didn't make this video to scare you. I made it to show you the exit door. The tools are here. The prompts I've shown you are the keys to the kingdom, but having the keys is useless if you don't have the map. AI is the engine that generates the capital, but you need a philosophy to manage, protect, and grow that capital